Okay, this is lesson 28 in TCL programming. We'll be talking about using MySQL as a database backend for TCL to write code to connect to MySQL and query MySQL database. First, you have to install the package MySQL TCL, and this is mentioned in the installation lesson. Okay, if you did not watch it, please watch it, and please subscribe to my channel. And after installing the package, you start writing this code: package require MySQL TCL. And then I'm gonna show you now how to what my program is all about. This code. Okay, what's there in my code. Now, in any database system, okay, first of all, it's always this way. It goes this way. Now, in MySQL client, its own tools, okay, we use MySQL command and we say this is my username, which is root. I'm using root. Now, my host, which is the location of my server. Okay, it is localhost, and or here it should be h, and -p for the password. Okay, either you type it right away after the p, or just press enter and it will ask you for the password, and I just put my password and I get in. So in this regard, I'm gonna show I'm saying that this line is the same as logging into MySQL database. So we make a variable named MySQL handler, okay, and it will hold the information for my login. So I use this command called MySQL connect and use the option -host to set the host. Okay, now the local host is this value of IP 127.0.0.1. Okay, and that's how localhost is resolved. And then user is the username that I used, then my password here. Okay, now next thing to do is to select the database. Now I have to show you first the databases inside the MySQL client, because inside my code I will have to program it. So I say show databases. So this is what I get. Okay, I'm going to select this one, MySQL. This one holds the information of the database server and the users and the permissions on this server, and this database is always found. That's why I use it. So now I must change to this database similarly to in similar fashion to changing the directory. It's the same thing. So I say /u like this and MySQL, and it says my database changed. Now in the TCL code, you should say this way: MySQL use MySQL handler, and tell it which database to select. Okay, so this is my connection here, and then I use this connection to change to this database. You can have as much as you want of connections and interact with each other the way you like. Okay, and copy from that database to the other database in this way. Now I am going to show you two methods of querying a table inside this database. Now I have select user host from user from mysql.user. Now this database mysql, okay, as we said, it contains the user's information. So it has, okay, those fields. Okay, this this database has the user's information, which is set in a table named user. Okay, and that's why I use this mysql.user. Okay, so I have mysql. Okay, and there is also user. So if I just said here, for example, show tables. Okay, so you'll see all the tables, and there's one of the table here, tables named user. So I'm selecting this user table, and or this table named user, and then I select the fields, okay, user and host. Okay, those are saved inside this table. Here I'm describing my table. So table of users. Okay, I think I should make it wider here just to clarify it. If I set it like here, so this table, see, the first field is I have the user and the host. Okay, now I'm selecting them in the reverse fashion, like the host then the user, or the user then the host. It's much clearer. So this is my table here. Okay, so so now I'm gonna show you the two different methods of displaying the data. Okay, first of all, I have to set the result of my query in a variable named result. Okay, in any name, whatever you like, but just I'm using the word result because it contains the results. And then MySQL cell is the command in TCL that's used to run select queries. Okay, then you have $MySQL handler, which is my connection. Then I say this is my query here. It's preferable usually to put the query in a different variable. I think I'd run it, do it like this: set query as this one. Okay, and I say here $query. Similarly here. Okay, it's better this way. So when you want to change inside your code, you just change this. You don't deal with the rest of the quotations and things regarding the result. Okay, and I have two ways of displaying the data, either in a list or a flat list. The difference between a list and a flat list is as follows. I'm going to run the program. So now I'm making some pauses using text message. Okay, so now I'm pausing to print query results, $result and $result flat list, which are those variables. Okay, here they are. So I'm saying puts here, this is the dash list. Okay, and this is just a set of lists. Okay, every row on a list, every row in the result is on a list, and this is a flat list which sets the whole result as one string, which means it's a one list. Okay, now I made a text variable here, text widget, sorry, and I packed it so now it's after I press the pause, okay, it will be shown, and it will now I'm going to display both the result using the result variable, okay, not the result flat list variable, okay, uh, because this is best for your MySQL and every database application that you're gonna do. So I press OK. Now what I have is a row, then another row, then another row. Okay, so every row is an element of this long list. Okay, now every element is a list by itself, so I have to do a double for loop or double for each loops. Okay, so for each loop, for each row in the result, okay, I have to start with set line, okay, as an empty line because I want to print every row on a line, okay, as an empty set or empty string, and then start with every row as a separate list. Then every element in that list, it will be the field, okay, and then I say set the line for every field that you get is append to the line this string, which is the field, and the pipe here. Okay, so you get this whole string this way. First of all, when I started, it was dollar line was nothing. Now it's nothing plus the current field here. The dollar field is now root, this one. I say okay, this is the next one. It will be the 127001. Okay, and now I print it to the shell, and now I'm appending it right away to the text widget. So this is it. That's my code here, just to make it clearer. Yes, and then see, I'm printing every line now, and then I'm appending here the code, the output, okay, sorry, not the code, and every time this will be repeated. So again, now it's Debian laptop, see, this one. Next one is Debian sys, now appending to the text widget, of course. Now again Debian sys main, now Debian sys plus localhost, which is here. So those are my results, okay, until I finish them, and every time they are printed over here. And that's all. So this is our program, and this is how we retrieve data from the database. Now, to insert or update the database tables, okay, you don't use MySQL cell, the command MySQL cell. You don't use this command. You use this command, okay. I put it here just in comment because I don't want to run it. It doesn't. This one doesn't get run. Okay, and the query, okay, which I made here, where here, yes, it's like it has no meaning to be used here because this is a select query. Okay, and now MySQL exec is used for insert and updates, as I said, and when you use an insert and update queries, it will always return to you the number of affected rows by the database. And that's all about our program, and thanks for watching.